So maybe you've got an older notebook, or you bought a more recent model but didn't realize how important picking the right storage drive could be. It's not just about how fast some of your applications run, it's also about how quickly they load. It's about how long you spend waiting and waiting for Windows every time you boot. If you want to slash your wait times, then take a few minutes, grab a little screwdriver, and upgrade your laptop's hard drive to an SSD. To demonstrate, this is my personal laptop. I bought it about 2.5 years ago, just a $400 beater I snagged on Black Friday. It's been a great machine, but the 5400 RPM hard drive is slow. So I did some research and got this 256 gig Plextor M5 Pro solid state drive for 3 reasons. First, I've used Plextor drives since the 90s, and I have every confidence in their quality. And no, nobody asked me to say that. Second, the M5 Pro uses Plextor's TrueSpeed technology, which is essentially several firmware optimizations designed to help the drive perform faster and behave more like a fresh, new drive, even long into its life cycle. Third, I wanted a 256 gig SSD rather than something lower end. Yes, it's half the capacity of my Toshiba's hard drive, but I need speed more than space, and the bigger the SSD you get, the better its performance and longevity. Okay, I've got my laptop, my new SSD, and this Apricorn SSD upgrade kit I snagged for 28 bucks on Amazon. I'm not married to this kit. There are other options, but this one is fast and brainless, and that's how I like it. Now, I want you to prove to yourself that this upgrade operation was worth your time and money. I encourage you to pick 2 or 3 benchmarking apps and run them on your drives before and after the upgrade, so you can see that the difference between your old drive and your new SSD is ridiculous. After the video, I'll link you to an article on the tests I ran and how to use them. Again, they're fast and brainless, I promise. The article also offers a few tips on how to avoid some common mistakes when upgrading a notebook. Alright, let's get down to business. Step 1. Take the adapter cable. Plug the SATA end into your SSD and the USB end into your laptop. Turn the laptop on, go into Windows, and let the system load the drivers for the upgrade device. Now pop in the software CD and run the cloning program. I click the big yellow button, pick my old hard drive as the source, click another big yellow button, pick my SSD on the USB channel, click another big yellow button, and another, and another. You may see a pattern here. Because my laptop only has USB 2.0 ports, it took a couple of hours to clone my 140 gig system image to the new drive. We'll skip that part. When done, you turn the system off, flip it over, remove the battery to avoid little accidents like shorting your notebook to death, which I've done, and remove the panel covering the hard drive bay. On this Toshiba, it only takes removing 1 screw and a gentle tug to remove the old hard drive. We move the retention bracket to the SSD, carefully plug the new drive into the SATA connectors, screw it back down, and put the panel back on. Now, power up, and behold, I swear it'll feel like you've got a brand new notebook, but all your data, programs, preferences, and everything else will be ready and waiting. Is upgrading worth it? Well, my Toshiba's boot time dropped from 1 minute 17 seconds to 24 seconds with the Plextor SSD. Benchmarks showed my storage performance more than tripling. It's crazy, but it's easy. I know we've breezed through the steps here, but it really is this simple. Run your own tests and see. The bottom line is that your system is going to run faster than ever, and you're going to enjoy getting more stuff done.